Oh my god, it's so juicy!
Yo, it's Robacus.
What's up, y'all? It's Robacus, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make these delicious Super Mario Bros. Tiramisu question mark blocks. It's going to be a pretty quick recipe, seeing as there's not too many ingredients, so follow along with me. So first we're going to need 600 milliliters of coffee, aka 2.5 cups for our Americans, 2 tablespoons of sugar. That's the same in both, so don't worry about the measurements there. 6 tablespoons of amaretto, 4 egg yolks, 70 grams of sugar, or a third cup of sugar for my American folks. Please note that this sugar is separate from your tablespoons of sugar. 1 pinch of salt, same in both. 750 grams of mascarpone? I don't know how to pronounce that, but for the Americans it's 3.5 cups. And then we need 100 grams of whipping cream, or half a cup of whipping cream, 250 grams of ladyfingers, Salvadori's. These are a Italian cookie, I believe. For the Americans, that 250 grams is 9 ounces. Alright, then we need some cocoa powder for dusting, some square cookies of your choice. Just letting you know though, if it's bigger, it's going to make this recipe way harder, so we just decided to go with some small ones. This is more of like something that you can serve on like a tray. And last but not least, you're going to need a stencil. You're going to want to print it out to the size of your square cookie and have a cutout of the question mark, or you could just draw your own depending on what you want or how you want to do it. And then some kind of food-based either icing or powder or something to actually draw the question mark on the blocks. There is one other thing you can do too, something that I kind of wish we would have had. You could put like a gummy inside of the question mark block, or you can make like small cookies that look like power-ups. That would be cool. We didn't have those this time, so I'm just gonna Photoshop it in here and you'll see what it would look like. But yeah, without further ado, let's begin making this treat. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna brew the coffee. You didn't see that because we already have it in the cup. But while it's still hot, you're gonna stir in some of your sugar. 2 tablespoons of sugar, not the 70 grams, the 2 tablespoons of sugar. Let it cool off just a little bit, and then add your amaretto and set it to the side to cool completely. Alright, so next in a bowl, you're going to take your egg yolks and you are going to beat them with the 70 grams of sugar and the salt for at least 2 minutes until it's pale and creamy. In another bowl, you're going to take 3 teaspoons of your egg mixture that you just made and throw it into that bowl with the mascarpone, and you are going to briefly whisk it until it's nice and smooth. When that's all said and done, you're going to pour these 2 bowls together, preferably in the bigger bowl, and you're going to mix it until it's nice and smooth. And the next step after that is, in one last bowl, you are going to whip your whipping cream, and once it's good and fluffy, you're going to pour it into the big bowl with everything else, and you're going to mix it again until it's nice and smooth one last time. Alright, so now you're going to take out a cooking pan and you are going to put your ladyfinger cookies in there, all the little Italian cookies I was talking to you about. You should have enough to cover the bottom. A lot of people do 2 layers of what we're about to do, but honestly, to be on the safe side, we normally just do 1. That and the treat isn't that big, so it makes more sense to just do 1 layer. You're gonna spread some cocoa powder evenly over your cookies. Then pour your coffee over the cookies. The best way of doing this is to lightly brush the coffee over it first and then pour it over until the cookies are nice and soaked in coffee. It's got to be soaked evenly. So after that, you are going to put the cream on top, just like this. And once that's done, you are going to dust the top with your cocoa powder. When that's done, you're gonna throw this all in the fridge for 2 hours. Alright, so the next step you're gonna take is you're going to take your stencil and your square cookies, and you're going to put your stencil on top of the square cookie and use your writable icing or whatever you decided to use to draw on the cookies to basically make your question marks. Looking at what I did here, I just smeared the icing over the stencil, and then bada boom bada bing, I got a question mark. Then it's time to take your tiramisu out of the fridge. Use your stencil to cut a square piece out of the tiramisu the size of your cookie and place it on the bottom block of your question mark block cookie. Last but not least, construct your question mark block. If you have a power-up gummy or anything to throw in the block, throw it in here now. And yeah, your dish is ready to serve. Anyhow guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. Shout out to the little nephews and cousins. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. For my German viewers, I'm going to say cheers. For my Americans, I'm going to say deuces. For my Nigerians, I'm going to say adabo. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.